Welcome to Celeb Scene Central. There have been many concepts and ideas for the Alien franchise that have never come to fruition, but one of the most ambitious potential projects has to be Neil Blomkamp's Alien sequel. The same filmmaker behind District 9, Elysium, and Chappie, Blomkamp's reputation for creating gritty, realistic sci-fi worlds made him a prime candidate for a new Alien film. The announcement of his involvement also came at a fortuitous time for the series, since original Alien creator Ridley Scott was hard at work on the Prometheus prequel saga. Alas, Neil Blomkamp's Alien sequel was announced almost a decade ago, and has since been put on ice just like Ripley Sigourney Weaver, at the end of the first Alien film. This was despite several big stars from the original two films set to return and an experienced sci-fi filmmaker attached. So what happened? It's a long multi-year journey that begins with the two or rather four films that started it all. Neil Blomkamp's Alien movie would have ignored Alien 3 and Alien: Resurrection. Though the project was tentatively titled Alien 5, Neil Blomkamp's Alien film wouldn't have been a fifth installment at all. Reports suggest that Neil Blomkamp's Alien film would have been a direct sequel to Aliens, thus ignoring the events of the lesser-loved Alien 3 and Alien: Resurrection entirely. This has become a pretty popular reboot approach in the horror genre, with the Halloween franchise doing it twice, once with Halloween, H20 and again with David Gordon Green's trilogy. While Blomkamp would later loosely dispute this by saying he wasn't trying to undo Alien 3 and Alien: Resurrection, the confirmation that it would bring back three characters who died in Alien 3 says otherwise. Those three characters are the three main stars of Aliens in particular, as the film would have brought back the original xenomorph Hunter Ripley, the lone surviving space marine Hicks, Michael Biehn, and a grown-up version of the orphaned young girl Newt, Carrie Henn. As Alien fans likely already know, Alien 3 made the controversial decision to kill off Hicks and Newt at the start of the film, while Ripley would meet her end at the film's end, although a clone version of her would live on in Alien: Resurrection. Both Sigourney Weaver and Michael Biehn were reportedly involved with Alien 5's development at some point. As for the film's actual plot, Alien 5 was envisioned as a passing of the torch tale and a true ending for Ripley. Presumably, the torch represents the title of a badass alien killing machine, and it would be passed down from Ripley to Newt. Since Blomkamp's initial announcement in 2015, there has been a wealth of concept art developed for the movie released over the years. Concepts that can be seen in the art include xenomorphs being controlled by Marines, a xenomorph queen rampaging through a park, and Ripley wearing a suit seemingly made out of xenomorph body parts. Neil Blomkamp blames Chappie for Alien 5 never getting made. Development on Alien 5 seemingly slowed down as a result of the sequel to Prometheus, which would later be titled Alien: Covenant. Blomkamp even claimed later in 2015 that changes were made to Alien 5's narrative as a result of new lore developments in Alien: Covenant. Following years of development hell and long delays, Ridley Scott officially confirmed the project was dead, crediting 20th Century Studios as the ones who made the decision, and there was never a screenplay, just an idea that evolved into a pitch of 10 pages. I was always just a producer, but it didn't go any further because Fox decided that it didn't want to do it. Neil Blomkamp has previously shared a theory about why this happened. See, the director's career is certainly an interesting one. Blomkamp's feature debut placed him on top of the world, with District 9 becoming a critically acclaimed Oscar-nominated hit. His second film, Elysium, wasn't quite the awards season heavy hitter, but it was still relatively well received. Then, there was Chappie, which Blomkamp claims is possibly the reason his Alien film was scrapped. The story of Chappie and its struggles are so extensive that they're worthy of being chronicled in its own article. The futuristic and gritty take on Pinocchio was plagued with a rough production and an even tougher box office journey. It's fairly common for studios to bail on upcoming projects when the individuals attached are losing momentum in the industry, so it is a fairly plausible explanation. The Alien franchise was put on ice after Alien: Covenant. With Alien 5 officially dead, 20th Century Studios would soldier on with Alien: Covenant. While this was the second chapter of a planned larger prequel saga, that would change when the film was finally released. Ironically, Alien: Covenant suffered a similar fate to Chappie, with low box office numbers that didn't justify the development of future films. With that, Ridley Scott's prequel saga was cancelled and the future of the Alien franchise was left on uncertain terms. Sigourney Weaver would also later announce she would be retiring as Ellen Ripley and would not return for future installments. In addition to Alien: Covenant struggles, another factor in the Alien saga's hiatus could be the then impending merger with Disney. Given the company's signature brand of family-friendly content, there's a good chance there was some uncertainty about the fate of future Alien projects. However, it seems the new management is leading to a wealth of new projects. Alien: Romulus takes place between the events of Alien and Aliens, and Noah Hawley's prequel series for FX, Alien: Earth, will showcase the origins of the world Alien like never before. Alien: Romulus is now playing in theaters. Click below for showtimes.